What is going on, y'all? It's a little dark in here. Let me turn this up. Let's get this going. Well, you know, it's gonna get brighter when the sun comes out. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Maybe we gotta get some lights in here. Boom, let's get some front light. Let's crank this up a little bit. This is all I got for y'all at the moment, okay? Because we're gonna be in MetaHuman today, all right? Welcome back, everybody. Good to see y'all. Thanks for joining me on the Saturday live streams. I do it every single Saturday. You guys know this. Yeah, CG stuff, usually Cinema 4D, sometimes Unreal Engine, you know, but today is a special day because MetaHuman came out this week, specifically the early access beta. Now, I would love for you guys to join me. I know some of you might have the early access. There's a link in the description below that will get you guys to the page here. Let me actually just show you what this looks like real quick. Let's see. So if you go to the link in the description, I believe it's the first link, you're gonna go here and you're gonna request access. I think you need an Unreal Engine, like an Epic Games account, but it's all free. Everything's free. I don't know how long it takes for you guys to get access to this. If it's instant or if it's you know, half a day or something. But basically it'll take you to this screen here where you can, you know, start building out your MetaHuman, and that's exactly what we're doing. So let's just friggin' jump into it, guys. I'm so excited for this because you can actually use Quixel Bridge to export these characters and bring them into your scenes. It doesn't matter if you're like in, you know, 3ds Max or Cinema 4D or Unreal Engine. The cool thing about this is, one, they look beautiful. You know, here, let's just pull up one of these. We're going to get into all of this, guys. I'm going to show you every little slider, every little knob that works in this thing. And it's really cool. But basically, you can hook it up to facial capture and have it like actually track your lips and everything. Let's pick this old lady right here. And you can preview it. You can like change it to the face ROM. And you can see how the face moves and everything. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, cinematic captures. Yeah, I've been playing around with it too, man. It's really cool. This week has been a fun one because we've been waiting for this for a long time. As you guys, you know, as much of you guys have been waiting for this. It's been really cool. It's been a long time coming. I'm just ready for this, for the full thing to come out. This is still in beta, but it looks so good. If you hold L and move your mouse around, you can change the light. Shift L will reset it, and you can switch to like an indoor lighting style. You can switch to outdoor lighting style and a silhouette if you just want to focus on the shape of the face. And that's what we're going to be doing today, because I'm going to be recreating myself in MetaHuman. We're going to see how close I can get. I tried it before the stream, kind of experimenting earlier in the week, and it's difficult. It's certainly difficult. You don't have full control over all these sliders, but I have a feeling that I can do it if we use reference correctly, and if we really pay attention to the details, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So let me first load up my reference, okay? So I'm going to go back to the MetaHuman home button here, top left, and I'm going to open PureRef, okay? And I'm going to drop some images in that I took earlier today. Let's see here. All right. So these are all goofy images of me that look absolutely ridiculous, but it's what we need to recreate myself in this program. So, you know, we got classic front on and profile view. That's going to help us there. And then I also have, let's go front on. We have a grimace. We got mouth open a little bit more. And we have mouth open a lot. And same for the side view. Mouth open a little bit. Mouth open a lot. I have no idea why these pictures are larger. Let's see. And then there's one more, this guy right here. No, that's the same one. I don't think it really matters too much That works for us, though. That works for us. So in Pure F, let's go ahead and Control P all these guys so they kind of even out. Actually, no. We want to go images, align, arrange. What is it? Selection, canvas. How do you arrange them all by size? Arrange, normalize the size. Yes. Here we go. Now we can arrange these for best reference here. Boom, boom, and boom. Sweet. So we're going to be using this to try and create myself in this program, and then we'll get crazy with it and we'll make some ridiculous characters. All right, so let's just start with a new one. I'm going to move this over to the side here. And let's see what we can do here. Let's create a MetaHuman and embark on this journey. So if you guys have this program, if you guys are in early access, give me a little thumbs up. Let me know if you are joining me on this adventure and if you're going to be creating some MetaHumans. Otherwise, if you're just going to be enjoying the video, give me a little smiley face. But regardless, we're going to have a good time and we're all going to learn a little something. Okay, so obviously I'm a white dude, so we got to find a white dude. And there's a couple in here. And I need to find the one that looks the most similar to me. You know, like there's this dude, Etor. But I don't know, it kind of looks like Johnny Bosworth a little bit. I don't know, I get Johnny Bosworth vibes and Edward from Twilight a little bit, you know. Let's see. Let's keep going. Mr. Miyagi. All right. This guy, Nassim, definitely not a Nassim. Now, Omar kind of looks like my brother, and I might just go off of this Omar model right here. I think this might be the best way to go. So, yeah, a lot of you guys got the thumbs ups going, which means you guys are in MetaHuman right now, and that is awesome. I love it. Keaton, yo, thank you for the super chat. He says the series is helping you not give up on learning 3D for games because it's hard. Dude, yes, it is so hard. But, man, you got to keep it consistent. You got to keep it consistent. So I'm proud of you for coming back here and joining me every week. I think you were here last week too, man. Keep it up. Keep going. And, you know, to all of you guys who are struggling with the 3D thing, like, keep it up. Just keep it up, okay? I promise that if you stay consistent with something, you're going to get better at it. That's just a given, right? That's an obvious thing. But it's hard to do. It's really hard to do. All right. Arturo, what's up, dude? Yo, thank you for the super chat. He said, try Etor or Omar. Easy start. I played around with MetaHuman Creator the past couple days. It's a great tool. Yeah, I'm going to start with Omar. I think Omar looks similar to my brother. So I think this is a great start for us. I'm just going to hit next. And we're going to get right into creating this thing, right? So for me, I'm using a pen tablet, a Wacom pen tablet here. We have all the instructions on the right side, all the hotkeys, which I think you can hide by toggling it up here, this little, keyboard icon. And I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to switch my different camera angles and stuff. But number 1 is the main one. We're going to be up here. And if you just left click to any point on the body, it's going to move that the camera to focus on that point, and then obviously you can left click and drag to reveal different looks and stuff. Okay, so let's jump into this thing. I have hair. All right, so let's throw some hair on me. The head option. Let's see what we got. A fro. What do I look like with a fro? Boom. That's great. That's so cool. Oh, man. Look at that. Look how detailed the hair is. It's crazy. That's absolutely insane. There's a salt and pepper slider. Get that salt and pepper going. Dude, we got 900 people up in the stream today, guys. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Freaking sweet. We're making MetaHumans today. I'm going to try and recreate myself in MetaHuman. I got these references and we're going to do it, you know, and then we'll make some crazy stuff. But let's see. My hair right now, it's kind of, you know, I got the part going. This might be a thing. I don't have that much gray, so let's get that salt and pepper down just a little bit. I think this hair is probably closest to my hair. It's just not as light brown. I don't know. So let's go into the color and maybe take some of the redness down and the melanin slider. Yeah. Let's get that. Maybe something like that. And then I believe we have options on the roughness. Yeah, so you can make it shinier or a little bit more rough. So probably somewhere in here. And again, based off the reference, you know, the hair, my hair's a little darker. So maybe we get the melanin slider up a little bit, something like that maybe. I don't really have any redness in my hair, but maybe mixing a little in could help. It's still a little like, I'm gonna take down the roughness just a little bit and just kind of dial this in. Like that's probably close enough. I'm cool with that. All right. So moving on, let's go to the eyebrows. The eyebrows, my eyebrows kind of like, they're thick right up in here. Kind of a little unibrow going on. And then it goes down to the side. It tapers off very skinny to the side. And guys, we have 1,000 people up in the stream right now. We stream in MetaHumans. It's amazing. This is the second time we've ever hit over 1,000 people, guys. So thank you for helping me set records. This is great. All right, so my eyebrows, they're a little bit brighter. This dude's eyebrows are kind of on the dark side. So maybe we just brighten these bad boys up a little bit. Haha, 100K. Yeah, let's go. All right. All right, this dude needs to chill. Well, maybe I don't know. It looks better when he's moving around, to be honest. That's not bad right there. That's not bad. The eye color, look at those eyes. I don't have those color eyes. I got like turquoise eyes. So let's hit up the eyes. Let's go to the eyes. I'm just kind of working my way down. What do we think? Something like this? Let's get up in there. And I'm actually going to pause this animation so we can focus on the eye just a little bit more. Like that looks pretty freaking close to me. Let's hit up that iris. We can change the type of iris here. Isn't that insane? And then you can change the color balance between the two colors here. So the color balance smoothness, if I crank that, is it all the way up? No, it's the blend method structural. Let's see. Let's just go from the bottom. So the limbus darkness. Guys, you can control the limbus darkness. It's ridiculous. That's just the outside of the eye. You know, mine's probably, it's kind of dark, a little something like that. The iris saturation, pretty straightforward, you know. Something like that. The iris size. Cool. The color balance smoothness. So I think the colors between these two are very similar. So it's not doing that big of a difference here. The color balance, if we... Now these sliders aren't doing too much for us. Right, and you can actually adjust the other eye as well. So you can go to the left eye, you can go to the right eye and adjust those different things. So I'm going to go to both in the base color. I'm just going to take this to more of a brighter, saturated. Something like that. And crank the saturation. Like that feels pretty good to me. And then let's just mess with like the iris shape here too, which is freaking crazy. It looks like a pool. Like this one's pretty good. I like this one. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So hit 1. That'll take you back to this. Let's hit play and just kind of move it around a little bit. Awesome. Very cool. So I think my hair is probably a little less saturated, but we'll do another pass on it. How you guys doing? You guys chilling out, having a good time? Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hopping in. I'm creating myself in MetaHuman right now. We got a super chat from Mr. Evolver Interactive. Thank you, sir. You've been around for a long time. I appreciate you. He says, it's amazing how accessible technology has become. Omniverse, audio to face, was released to public. Omniverse, that's the is that the NVIDIA plugin that allows people to like work together seamlessly? Because I'm very excited about that. I got that downloaded and ready to go, and I'll be probably doing some streams with that pretty soon. And John, hey, I see you, man. Sorry I missed the chat though. So you said watching since 2009. That's a long time. That's like since Carbon Warfare. You say you inspired me to make films as a kid. It's my first feature coming out this year, and I have yourself and Quarter crew to thank. Holy crap, dude. That's awesome. Yo, hit me up on Discord, man. I'd love to watch it. Congratulations. That's a huge feat. I know I'm trying to do that myself, and it's tough. Yo, we got Devon in the chat. What's up, Devon? Devon Williams, one of my very best friends, holding it down in Atlanta, Georgia, while I'm out here in Los Angeles. I hope to see you soon, Devon. I miss you, man. All right. Son, it's a brand new day, son. Devon, did you get the Brett Driver t-shirt? The What Up, Son shirt? I got mine yesterday. I got my hoodie. I'm excited. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's keep moving on this thing. Kanban, what's up? Thanks for the super chat. That's great. So today you got hired by a theater company to do their designs and lighting production. Thanks for all the tips and streams. Congratulations on the job. I'm excited for you. You're going to knock it out, man. Very, very cool. Sweet. We got a lot of good people up in here right now, guys. We got people from all around the world. This is awesome. Let's keep going. So I'm kind of pale in this photo. It could be the lighting. It could certainly be the lighting. But let's go to the skin tab and see what we can do about this skin tone. The color of the skin. Let's click this. Oh, we got to stop the animation. Hit the stop button there. And definitely not a vampire. That's super intense. Somewhere in like this range, but I feel like it's the lighting here that's giving me that kind of pale look. Maybe like, I don't know. This is a tough one. So it's changing the lips too. And it's tough to see, like, is it changing the lips? Or is it just the color of the skin? Let me reset this. Let's see, how would I reset? Just Control Z. All right, so if I just wanted to make myself a little bit more pale, I'll just crank that U slider back a little bit. And like that's not bad. We can always revisit it. I don't know if you can edit the scene lighting color. I know you can change, or let's get that epic ray trace lighting going. I know you can change the LOD. Dude, what if you look like this? This is amazing. So this is what gets me amped about this program, by the way. Like, I want to do a short film with a character like this. This just makes me laugh. If you go to the teeth, it'll actually make him grimace. And you go open his mouth and stuff. Yeah, pretty terrifying. Oh, I love it. I love it. We'll get into all of this, dude. This is so good. You know, hold on. I gotta do it, you know? Ah, this is perfect. Like, this kills me. I really want to do something with this. Make some sort of janky character. Maybe this is how I do that Janky Chan short film, you know? We'll figure that one out. All right, so let's change the lighting here. I really prefer, actually, you know what? Indoor might be the best way to go because I took my photo indoors. So let's line this up again. So it's a little brighter. I think you can change, the blur amount. You can change the blur amount. Interesting. Very cool. All right, so let's keep moving, shall we? So the lighting on the eyes seem a little dead, a little dark. But that's okay. I think that's okay. That's probably due to just the lighting here. So the studio light is probably my favorite. Again, you can hold L and move this around, and the lighting will change dynamically. Very cool. Shift L resets it. But maybe, I don't know, maybe we do go back to indoor. We can stop the animation. And let's get out of the teeth. Let's actually, you know what? Screw it. We're on the teeth. Let's do the teeth. Carillotron, what's up, dude? Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. You say, Clinton, do you really have 2 symmetrical birthmarks on your forehead, judging by the photo? Do I? I don't know. Are those freckles? Are freckles birthmarks? I don't know. I guess so. All right, let's see if we can get his teeth. My teeth definitely are jacked up. So let's see if we can't jack these teeth up a little bit. So the plaque amount, you can crank that. And I don't think I have that much, but maybe there's a little bit. Little something. Okay, and the teeth here, you see all these sliders up here? You can move all these around to shift things and like do some cool stuff. So let's see what we can do. All right, so all of this stuff here, the overjet, the polycane, the overbite, that's all controlled by these sliders up here. So instead of going and doing this little drop down, let's just work these sliders. So spacing, and my teeth are pretty. Ooh, it even like crunches that bottom tooth in. I like that. If you get them like really crunched up against each other. Overjet, maybe that's a side view angle thing. What if we come at it from the side here? What does overjet do? So overjet kind of like tilts the teeth a little bit. Luckily I have some side view going on here, and it looks like my teeth, let's see, let's make this a little smaller. I think this is an all-time record. We got 1,100 people. Freaking crazy. Thank you guys for joining me. This is awesome. Nerps, thank you for the super chat. LOD7 makes it look like Sloth from the Goonies. Yes, that is exactly what my fiance said, and I want to create Sloth once I finish creating myself here. I think that'd be really fun. I just want to make something like nasty looking. So let's get that overjet slider going. I feel like I am all the way to the left on that. Tooth length. Do I have long teeth? How long are my teeth? They're kind of long. I don't know, maybe that long. Upper shift, so that shifts it left and right. Let's see if there's any more side view adjustments that we can utilize here. Receding gums, no. Narrowness. I think there's an overbite option. Where's that overbite option? Polycane, tooth length, upper, overbite. Here we go. So I have an overbite for sure. So that actually kind of works out. And the overjet, maybe we can, yeah, still crank back. Derek, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated, brother. Not even a text message with it, man. Just the super chat. Thank you so much. Maybe I do have some salt and pepper in my hair. But let's stay focused. As focused as we can here. Let's go back to the front angle. Just hitting 1 on the keyboard, and that's going to take me back to the front. And let's see if we can't find... Boom. There we go. So my teeth are a little bit more jacked up here. Wondering if... How can we do this? Lower shift. So maybe get some shift going on the teeth there. Just a little bit. Upper shift. You know, I'm not like Tom Cruise. I don't got the freaking middle tooth thing going. So we don't need to crank that too much. Let's see. The Killer Mamba asks, how's life been after going solo? I'd like to hear about it. Man, it has been fantastic. Yeah, so most of you guys probably know at this point, I left Corridor about a month ago. The reason was because I have a lot of things that I want to do. There's personal passion projects that I got to knock out. This channel being one of them. I want to do more videos for you guys, teach you guys everything I know, and learn and grow with you guys. That's the whole point of this channel right now. There's just a lot going on, man. I got the whole Discord thing going. We nearly have 14K people on the Discord. We're doing weekly challenges every single week. We're all just getting better at our craft together. I want to do a feature film. I'm doing a community render challenge, announcing that this month, okay? Or like technically, I'm announcing it May 1st, all right? The next community render challenge, so get ready for it. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for you guys to participate. There's going to be some incredible prizes for the top 5 winners. I'm not going to tell you what the prizes are now, but I'm telling you it's going to be insane, okay? So don't miss out. If you guys want to join this thing, definitely subscribe. Click the bell notification icon. You guys know how this stuff works. But yeah, man, it's been awesome. It's allowed me to focus on the stuff I have been wanting to do for a long time. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot. All right, let's get these teeth done so we can get these goofy faces off the screen. Polycane. What is polycane? Maybe I have some of that. I don't know what that is. It's like sharp teeth or something. I got a little sharpness into my teeth. Gabriel Palmas, thank you for the super chat. Heck yeah, critical hit, son. Absolutely. Narrowness. Yeah, my teeth kind of like, they come in. They definitely come in. Yeah. Worn down. Okay, I definitely don't look like this. Okay, that's a thing. I don't got the worn down teeth, so we'll put that all the way down to the bottom. All right. Upper shift, tooth length. We did all this stuff. Maybe tooth length will take back up to the top. Overjet. What is overjet? We talked about that. We want that far to the left. I think we're good here. Tooth wise, I believe. What about those lips though? Tooth color probably feels right. Gum color could maybe come up a little bit. Yeah. Pink or light pink? I don't know, maybe pink? Something like that. Awesome. And we can... Oh, so when you close the jaw, that's the overbite. That's the super serious overbite. But I don't have that. I don't know, do I? Can't tell. Where's that overbite at? Polycane, tooth length, receding, worn down, narrowness, overjet, overbite. So like I kind of have the overbite. It's like a mix, you know? It's certainly a mix. So what if we just did that face ROM, we loaded up the face ROM, hit play, and we see what it looks like. So it's the eyes. They feel very dark to me, which is why I like to be in studio mode for this stuff. Devin, where did I download it? Well, there's a link in the description. You guys got to sign up for early access, request access. It's the first link in the description. And the second link in the description will take you to this page that I'm working on right now once you got the access. All right. Sweet. Still looking goofy. I love it. Looking like Sloth from the Goonies. We'll get there. I want to do that after this here. Let's go back to studio. Whoa. All right. Back to idle. And let's see if we can't get this beard going. Because the beard actually helps with describing the character. Let's hit that beard real quick. I think the short full beard is where I'm at. Maybe it's a little longer. Long full beard? I definitely don't have a long beard. Yeah, that's definitely not me. Long messy beard. Dude, this is freaking cool. Scraggly goatee. Yeah, not there yet. Medium curly beard. No, not there yet. A wavy goatee. Nah, it's a little too trimmed up. What about that chin strap? I think it's the short full beard. I think that's where we're at. Maybe work in a little bit of that salt and pepper. Let's get up in here. Get that salt and pepper slider up a little bit. Oh, we gotta stop it, I guess. We want to get up in here. Why is it not letting me do that? Custom settings. Beard settings. So I feel like my beard is almost kind of gray. But for whatever reason, all right, there we go. Salt and pepper slider. Just kind of cranked out a little bit. Maybe crank the roughness a little bit. Maybe not as much salt. Something like that, guys. Oh, we are at an all-time high. 1,300 people up on the stream. Amazing. I'm surprised y'all are just joining me for this, man. It's crazy. It is crazy up in here. Appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome. For any of y'all still creating with me, who's making their MetaHuman? Give me a thumbs up. If you guys are, again, just enjoying the stream, give me a little smiley face. I'm curious. Whoa, what happened to my beard? Let's get that back. And I feel like the color of this thing needs to kind of gray out a little bit more. Let's see. Something like that. It's the saturation is really what it is. And I think again, this is a beta. We're still in beta on this, right? So we're going to have probably a ton more options on this stuff, a lot of different accessories and whatnot. So it'll happen. We'll get there. We're just not there yet. Let's hit that mustache, okay? So the mustache, bam, we going long and scraggly, a little medium curly. What are we going for? Long and messy. Now, I don't have a true mustache. It just kind of connects. The whole thing connects. So let's see what we can find. Something that might connect all this stuff together. I don't know. I feel like I get it coming down the side a little bit more. Long, full mustache? No. That's a little too much. Long and messy? Maybe? No, it's not that. Medium curly. Short, full, long, wavy. I feel like long wavy is probably the closest, I'd say. Heck yeah, y'all are awesome. You all are awesome. All right, wider chin. Yeah, we're going to get into sculpting this thing in a minute. We're almost there. We got the facial hair going. Pretty nice. Let's see how we're going to adjust this. So I'm matching up the eyes to the mouth. Something like that. Right, so now we can kind of choose what we can do as far as the sculpt goes. All right, so let me try and move this guy over a little bit. Awesome. Okay, so let's get into sculpting. Let's sculpt this thing. I think I need to make this a little smaller. And right about there. It's the lips. Maybe real quick before we sculpt, let's hit that skin and adjust the... Maybe we adjust the texture a little bit. So you can turn this to a freaking old man, right? Or you can go baby boy, right? So we got to find somewhere in between that works, you know, and where we had it before was not the worst. Right up in here is not bad, but maybe there's something a little better. I definitely know I have these guys going here on my eyeballs. Took this picture a little bit before the stream. I woke up not too long before that, so maybe getting that in there could help out a little bit. Something like that, maybe. There's also some redness you can get in the skin. So if you go to accents, you can hit these under eye, that little under eye, crank the redness just a little bit. You know, something like that. Crank the lightness of that. Boom. I don't want to look like I was crying. Let's also take my pupils. I'm noticing my eyes. We want to adjust the iris size just a little bit. So I can kind of crank those up a little. And if you hold L, you can adjust the lighting here. So it's certainly something like this, but you know, if we want to match it, we can go indoor. And you can't adjust the lighting here for whatever reason. So I'll probably stick with studio. I'm just kind of going back and forth. All right. I also think we can change the whites of the eyes. They're just very, very dark, and I think this has to do with the lighting and also the fact that it's still in beta. I think you're going to have a little bit more life in there, right? So let's see if we can't go to the sclera option, and we can adjust the brightness of the sclera. So maybe brighten that up a little bit more. And we can get up in here, like really get up in here. And you can adjust like the vascularity with the veins and stuff in there. And the rotation too. It's absolutely insane the amount of the power you have. Yellow eyes, yellow irises, or sclera, I guess. Very cool. And again, you have control over both left and right eyeballs too. All right, let's keep going. So I'm gonna hit 1. It gets back to the little face option here, and let's keep moving forward. I want to be able to move this guy a little bit. All right, we can zoom out. I just want to try and line this up again because we're going to start sculpting the face here in a second. His lips are too red for sure. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Probably in makeup. And we'll go to the lips. Now, technically, you know, this isn't makeup we're adding, but I just do want to lighten up the lips. And that might be a skin thing. I'm not really sure yet. Joel, what's up, dude? Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Something like that, complexion-wise. I'm feeling something like that. Yeah, and it's just those lips there that are... Oh, maybe we go to the lips. We take the redness down. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Saturation can come down. That feels better. The lightness can come up a little bit. And this is tough because we kind of are just matching the lighting at the same time. But it's hard to know what's the lighting and what is actually the color, the true color of my skin. So for that, you know, maybe I would like to take a studio shot or something, you know, put up the old aperture lights and get those going. And try and replicate this lighting style. Add some red back. Add some red back. Okay. Let's go back to those lips. Let's get that redness back up. So this is when the color blindness comes in. Maybe something like that. Thanks, guys. Awesome. All right. Moving on. All right, so, you know, we can get into the body type with the shoes and the tops and the bottoms and all that stuff, but let's sculpt this thing, all right? So you have these options down here. We can move all this stuff around, and then we can fine-tune sculpt. So let's start with the move tool and see if we can't get this kind of adjusting the general shapes first, and then we'll go into the sculpt mode and we'll get, you know, like the smaller fine-tuned stuff, right? So first off, let me see if I can't get this camera to move over here. I don't have a middle click with my pen right now. I don't have it set up that way. Let me see if I can't there we go. There we go. So my head feels a lot more narrow, right, than this dude's. So let's get that move tool and let's see what we can do. Now this is like kind of like a 4-quadrant system, and this is pulling 4 points. You guys can see it's pulling 4 different points, and each point can get put up into left, right, like the top left, top right, bottom left, and anywhere in between. All right, so the corners are your extremes. So it seems. All right. Now my ears, I got some lobes. Certainly got some earlobes going. And my ears are pretty close to my head. Now they don't, you know, maybe somewhere in there. And then we can fine tune it once we get into the sculpt option. My nose, let's see, my nose. Very interesting, very, very interesting. Maybe it's up like this a little bit, and we will certainly get into it in that fine tune. And we're just doing this from the front. We're gonna go to that side view and see what we can do. The eyeballs, my eyes, the corner of my eyes kind of come down, and I feel like my eyes are rotated outwards just a hair. So I don't know how much. Oh, I can't wait to get to that point. We're gonna do something nasty. Once I get as close as I can on my model here. Something like, I don't know, something like that. And grab the bottom of the eye too. I love it. I love it. Maybe something like that. I don't know. What will I use this model for? That's a great question. That's a fantastic question. I'll probably use it for a bunch of things, man. A whole bunch of things. I don't really have any answers for it now, but you know, in the future, my weak point has always been characters, really. And I think this will give me a chance to utilize some photoreal characters into my renders in the future here. So I'm very excited about that. So my lips, the top of my lip here, it really like comes in towards itself. This little bit, it comes up and it's very sharp there. So let's see if we can't get that. But the corner of the mouth opens up. So again, we'll get this stuff in the fine-tune process when we get to the sculpting. And that chin, how about that chin? Bam. Nope. Maybe somewhere in there, potentially. All right, let's see. Let's hit that side view. Let's see what we can do from the side view. Carillotron, thank you, thank you. You say you can put your face in PureRef over the MetaHuman, then Control minus to decrease transparency, and Control T to make the window transparent to the mouse. What? Okay, hold on. You can put your face in PureRef over MetaHuman, then click Control minus. Control minus. To decrease transparency, and Control T to make the window transparent to the mouse. Oh, wow. Okay. The transparency. How do I get back into... Shoot. Okay, there we go. Control minus? That's pretty crazy. How do I get that? Window, mode, transparent to mouse. Transparency options, settings perhaps, preferences, numpad minus. Okay. Control minus. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is weird. This is weird. Can I flip the image? Image selection. Arrange. I want to flip horizontal. Is there a way? Shift Alt, I don't know. Shift Control, yeah, flipping MetaHuman. You are right, sir. Uh-oh. Come on, MetaHuman. I believe in you. Here, how about this? How about we get out of the... Let's just go to preview. It's crunching on me. All right. Dude, this is next level right here. I like this. Control minus. That's creepy. All right, that's creepy. Let's line up the eyeballs. We'll take it from the eyeballs. And I'll zoom in just a little bit. Sweet. We're close. All right, now let's take let's get this going. I'm just lining up the eyeballs. This is a great move. This is a really good suggestion. All right, so the eyeballs are lined up. Now I just want to scale it so that my lips are close. There we go. Dude, that's so crazy. Okay, let's go back to that move tool, and then you said Control T. Yeah, all right. Boom. Dude, this is great. Something like that. The eyeball is just somewhere in there. I'm very curious to see how this works out. The nose. Let's get that nose out. And the lip. Dude, this is so cool. So we'll get into that fine tune. Yeah, it's like super advanced Sims. Dude, so crazy. All right, so that's the side view. We're pretty close there. Now that nose definitely needs to come out, but let's go to the front view. Back to pure ref, Control T, get that out of there. And go to the front view. And I'm just lining up the pupils as close as I can. That is trippy. Let's see if I can't make this a little bit more opaque. That is weird. That is weird. Okay. Control T and let's adjust, okay? The ears kind of need to come in a little bit maybe. The mouth. Now it'd be nice to have front and side view at the same time. I think it's time to go into the actual sculpting mode to get this really spot on here. Okay. 1,500 people. That is an all-time record here. My goodness. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. All right, Control T so we can get our pure F back. Let's bring up the opacity. Control plus on the numpad. This dude looks angry now. So let's see what it looks like. Let's just see what this looks like. Let's preview it, and we'll run it. First off, let's get some clothes on this thing. Let's deal with the clothes here. So the shoes. Let's get some flippy flops, perhaps. I'm always in these like joggers, so this is actually pretty perfect. Let's go to the tops and see what we can do. I don't know, maybe a hoodie? All black hoodie? And let's see, the bottoms, let's see if we can get that khaki look here. Something like that. Maybe bring it a little darker. I wear these pants all the time. And the shoes, let's go to shoe view. I have some flip-flops very similar to this. Boots, you know, I got some boots similar to this as well. But maybe we just do some Nikes, you know? All black Nikes. I certainly have those. Now maybe we just do not super black, but like close to it. Like a dark. Yeah, somewhere in there. And then same for this guy. We just bring that down. Almost black, but not quite. Not all the way. So this looks nothing like me right now. This looks nothing like me right now. I swear I had... Didn't we have a bigger beard? Go to the beard. Short full beard? Is that what we were doing? Long wavy goatee? I guess it was short full beard. It's the best we got. As far as hair goes, you know, there's also a couple different options. So we'll go to the head. And then we could do short and messy. Which might... Yeah, that could work. Could work. Short curly fade. Nah. Let's get some long straight bangs going. See what that looks like. That's amazing. The hair looks so good. And then that LOD7. Boom. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Can't wait. We're going to do like a really jacked up one that I'm very excited for. Man bun situation, double man bun. Ooh, interesting. The hair is just insane. How good that looks. My goodness. Yeah, from the side, let's get my hair back. So I don't have these like sideburns though. It's not as intense as that. So maybe I'll change it to short and messy. I also feel like this dude's head is really big for some reason for his body. So let's go to the body types. Short, maybe? Tall? I don't know. You see that it lost the hair. Maybe tall works because it makes my head look a little smaller. All right, back to studio. And let's see if we can't get this looking a little bit better, huh? Let's give it a shot. All right, control minus. And we'll line this up. Something like this. Yeah. And control T. All right, so back to sculpting mode. We're going to get into the very specifics of all this stuff. So this is the jaw. All right, we definitely want to choke this in and down. This looks like, and my head is a lot more narrow than this guy's head. Maybe what we do is adjust the head size. We get the head size down, and then we adjust all these points. Let me try that, okay? Control T to disable the transparent mouse in PureF. And to whoever recommended that, I really appreciate that. That's a really good one. So let's get it just the chin to the top of the head. We'll get that correct. And it's also tough too because I feel like the camera angle, right? So I took this with my iPhone, and I feel like this is a wider angle lens. This shot of me here. So it kind of like distorted my features a little bit. This lens here in MetaHuman is probably looking something like a 35. It's pretty zoomed in, which means it flattens the features of your face. Yeah, so we have to deal with that as well. Anyway, let's go back in. See if we can't get this. Let's go back to, in Sculpt and Control T. Yikes. C4D, come on. I don't think there's a way to change the focal length in MetaHuman. All right, get. So many things. Close. Yeah, the face definitely needs to be thinner. 100%. I'm going to try and get it as thin as I possibly can in this view. And I wonder, this is probably the best way to go. Lining it up to the eyes and the eyebrows. Yeah, like that. So my face is actually pretty asymmetrical, and it's cool because you can adjust all that stuff here. So we can turn off symmetry and just adjust the things per side, you know. And I don't know why that's grooms blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm just pushing and pulling these points. One Dead Duck says I need to blend it with one of the thinner heads. I agree. Yeah, totally agree. Let me keep tweaking this and we'll get there. We will get there. We'll blend it with one of those thinner heads. Man, this is so cool. This is a great piece of advice. The Killa something, I think it was, who said to use PureRef to match this up. Got to get those jawbones popping off. All right, now let's see if we can't blend this with one of the thinner heads here. I think that's really what we need to do. So let's get this out of here. And I'll get the transparency back up. You know, I do have a really tiny head. That is a thing. You know, the only reason that I was shot bot in video game high school is because I was the only guy who could fit into that tiny helmet. So I got a tiny head, very narrow. So this is kind of looking like Olin Rogers a little bit right now. Let's see if we can't adjust this head. So if we go to blend, we can choose between 3 different heads here and blend them together. So maybe an eTor, we drop an eTor in there. Maybe a Glenda. I don't know. Let's find out. I'm scrolling back through here. We want to find the narrowest head possible. Maybe Natalia. Rosemary? I don't know. Yo, Stefan. Stefan's got a thin head. I like Stefan's head there. That's a good one. So now what we can do is actually take these little pieces here and adjust them and go around this circle, and it'll blend it to those different heads. It's actually pretty sweet. So we want to find the narrowest head that we can possibly find. Probably right in there. Same for here. Maybe something like that. The forehead. Kind of got a big forehead. The chin? Maybe we leave the chin. Something like that, perhaps. So Hugo says, can I suggest one thing that's actually worked when I sculpt human face? Try to do half a photo, like hide or cut the half of the photo, and after you tweak the asymmetric one. Let me see if I can make sense of that. So you're saying like this? That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, okay. Let's give it a shot. So we'll sculpt it. And we'll make sure symmetry is on for now. Yeah, I'm struggling to get that likeness. It's tough. So I want to rotate my eye. Like, I feel like I need to rotate it counterclockwise just a bit, but I can't. I'm trying to see if I hide. What's the best way to do this? Can I open another instance of PureRef? Oh, shoot. Oh, I can. Okay, great. So what I can do is like hide essentially this here. So it's the complexion. Yes, Sean Bird, it is harder than I expected, man. Let's go to the skin and try and match it. So maybe something like that. No, there's no color picker. And there's no like image upload thing right now. Again, this is still in beta. Okay. Let's see if we can get that lower half. Okay, I think the contrast is a little intense. The lips turned all blue on me. I think is the texture. Yeah. Just go back a little bit. The nose is not bad. From the bottom half, it's certainly not bad. I think it's just the lips. We can't get these lips down. There we go. Yeah, all right. This is a good method here. I like this method. I want to get this bottom piece to go down a little bit more and kind of tilt up at the like this. Shoot, it's very close. It's very close. I still feel like it's the eye. That's tough, you know. Oh, we got Steve up in here. What's up, Steve? What's going on? Yeah, man, this is tough. Very tough stuff. Yeah, Steve's been messing with this as well. He joined me last week on the stream. We made an Unreal Engine scene together. Super cool. So I'm sure if you guys have any questions that I can't see, Steve's a great resource. And RCA Film Productions, yo, appreciate the super chat. Thank you. You say the textures and animation on this are unmatched, but using Face Builder and Blender, a one-to-one replication of your face can be done in literally 15 minutes. I didn't know about Face Builder and Blender. I don't use Blender. I'm a C4D guy, but that's super cool, man. A lot of people here on the stream do use Blender, so that's probably a really good thing for them to know. And yeah, I just feel like MetaHuman is absolutely incredible, and I'm excited for the future iterations because, you know, I feel like there's a number of things I want to do but just can't right now. But that's okay. You know, we'll do our best. We're doing our very best. All right, let's see. I want to get, let's get the other side. So we're there. Let's open this up. And let's try and make this transparent again. It's the jaw. It's like I have a thinner jaw for sure. I also feel like the texture, the skin texture is a little off too. I'm wondering, let's see, can we go something like this maybe? And we'll try it this way. Let's go ahead and go full up on this. Control plus. And I think it also doesn't help too that like these are different focal lengths. That's so weird looking. That's so weird looking. I could do it from here too. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that looks funky. It's the camera. It's the camera angle, I think, that makes it look weird. It's definitely the bottom half that doesn't look like me. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it. Agreed. The whole face is a bit too wide compared to mine. God, it still definitely doesn't look like me. This is difficult, very difficult. Maybe we can take the skin texture back down again. It feels a little bit too much, a little too saturated. Yeah, longer and thinner for sure. Maybe the hair too. Let's try a side view here, and try locking it in from a side view. Let's see what that looks like. My nose is definitely longer. And it doesn't really come up to a point, but that's close. That's very close. My bottom lip definitely comes back a bit more. And I have a sharper, like, I don't know what that is. This is definitely rounded. Mine is pretty darn sharp. My bottom lip here is not bad. And I don't know how to tell, like, what's the best model to grab, you know? Hopefully in the future here, they'll have a thing where you can do a 3D scan of your head using, like, Bellis, and you can upload that or something. Could be cool. Isn't it crazy, guys, how fine-tuned and specific our faces are? And if you were to look at this back to back right here, I feel like that's actually pretty crazy. You know, obviously that's me. I'm wondering if I can do that from the front here. Though that is weird. That is so weird. It's kind of there. But man, this is one of the hardest things to do is faces. Especially 3D faces, you know, like drawing faces are hard. Getting the likeness of somebody is very difficult. But doing this in 3D, boy, this is tough. I feel like the eye looks like me from the side. Like that's not bad right there. Yeah, so I'll take a minute here to answer some questions in the chat. So yes, I'm using PureRef. Agreed, it's like my 60% lookalike right now. The nose should be less hooked and more straight. Yeah, but I'm maxed out on these dang sliders. Like, I can't go any further with these things. Stump, thank you. I'm trying to believe in myself right now as well. It's this freaking lip, dude. It's this lip. All right. So here, let me answer some questions you guys might have. Let me open up a window in here. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. We still got more than 1,000 people up in here. Y'all are the best. I'll answer some questions. Take a minute to just minimize this. Take a breather, like one of you mentioned, and we'll hop back in like 2 or 3 minutes. Oh. All right. So, yeah, Fahim, we did the opacity setting, certainly. Do I use Substance Designer? I don't, but I did use it for like 2 weeks. It was really cool, and I want to get back into it at some point. Who is my Smash main? That's a great question. It's Ness, but right now I'm maining Donkey Kong. He's a lot of fun to play. So Bradley says, hey, Clint, PureF has a transparency mode. Might make it easier. Yeah, we've been on that. We've been doing that, kind of going back and forth. Stump, thank you for the super chat. You say, what are my preferred tools? I'm a noob and on Windows, by the way. Preferred tools for what, man? Like, I guess I use Cinema 4D. That's my go-to. I use Grayscale Gorilla plugins all the time. I use Octane. I just got into World Creator. I'm using a lot of Megascans, Quixel Bridge, and whatnot. Unreal Engine. I'm always in Unreal Engine. What else? Yeah, I mean, I guess the Wacom tablet, that's a tool. I use this all the time. This glove is so I can glide across the tablet. It helps me a lot. And it keeps the oil from my hand off the tablet. Makes it easier to navigate. Is it weird having all these people stare at my face? No, not really. I'm used to it, you know. I'm used to it at this point. Especially, you know, just being on camera and whatnot at Rocket Jump and Corridor and running a YouTube channel, you kind of get used to it. Christian, thank you for the super chat. Rock on. You said I came late, but MetaHuman is not available for the public to use yet? Question mark. Boys getting a 403 error after logging in. So you need to register for the beta. It's in early access right now. You have to register for early access. I think you'll get an email from them at some point, hopefully pretty soon, and then you'll be able to hop into that second link, which I have in the description. And they'll probably send you an email with all that stuff, but you just got to register for the early access. Let's see. How do I feel about Palutena in Smash? She's my favorite. I don't know. Sam likes Palutena, but I don't know. I've never really used her. I've fought against her, but I don't know much. How much do I think MetaHuman will cost when it's out? It's going to be free, all right? It's going to be free because Unreal Engine is free. Everything Epic Games is free, especially when used with Unreal Engine. So it's just crazy that it is free and that it's super powerful, and they're adding a lot of cool stuff to it. So it's going to be sweet. I'm very excited about it. What's the glove for? I just talked about the glove. The glove is actually so I can navigate and kind of smoothly glide across my Wacom tablet. I have one here. It's connected to my PC right now, so I can only get it like to about here. But it just helps me glide over this thing. Keeps the oil from my hand off of it. Yeah, very nice. Schaefer has to leave for prom. Hey, good luck. Good luck at prom. That's pretty sweet. Enjoy it. Is the stream going to end? I mean, eventually, but not yet. You know, we're probably halfway through. Yeah. What else you guys got? How to make the thumbnail? You set it to LOD0. It's really fun. I'll show you that in a second. What U.S. state is the best for living? I don't know, man. I have no idea. I've only seriously lived in California and Georgia, and I like them both for different reasons. Devon Williams. Stream never ends, baby. Heck yeah. Dude, Devon, I look forward to hanging soon, man. I miss you. How's it going since I left Corridor, man? It's been great. It's been awesome. I really enjoy managing my own schedule, doing what I want to do. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I still get to hang out with those guys. You know, we chill pretty frequently and hang out. So it's the best of both worlds, really. What are my thoughts on Nerf? Man, I love Nerf. The ones with like the yellow balls. Those are the best ones. I love those. What else you guys got? Any other questions? We'll hop back in here in another minute. What are the differences and similarities between character creator and MetaHuman? So MetaHuman is fully animated. Everything's set up to move with the mouth and everything, so that when you drop it into Unreal Engine, it just works perfectly and seamlessly. Character creator, it's a lot more like fleshed out, and there's a lot more options for the body and for the face. Like I think you can get a little bit more detailed into the tweaking of all that stuff. You can do a bunch of different clothes. Right now, MetaHuman is very early access. So what you see right now is what you get, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. It's super powerful. The graphics are insane, and I can't wait to use it in all my renders. It'll help with the story elements and everything, and maybe eventually do some CG characters with some dialogue and stuff. It'll be cool. Matt, you said the cardboard warfare got you into VFX. You went hardcore on learning for like 6 years, but motivation went away. But you going in your own path got me back into VFX. Dude, that's awesome, man. That makes me really happy. Yeah, stick to it, guys. Stick to it. If you want to get better at something, you got to stay consistent with it. And keeping that consistency can be pretty difficult. Certainly. Doing these streams every single week has been a challenge for me. It really has. It's very difficult. Sometimes it's very stressful. And it may not seem like it's stressful, but it is, trying to get the stream set up and like trying to figure out what I'm going to do every week on top of everything else. It's a lot, but the more I do it, the better I get at it. And I feel like I'm getting into a pretty nice flow. And since I was able to leave Corridor, I'm able to prep the stream on Fridays now. So I don't have to do everything on Saturday morning. That's when it's just like, I'm pulling my hair out, getting the thumbnail uploaded and figuring out what I'm going to do, typing the description, adding all the art to the art review at the end of these streams. We're going to do an art review at the end of this stream. It's a lot to do on a Saturday morning, so I kind of do that on my Fridays now. So it's cool. Suggest a good graphics tablet, the Intuos Pro, man. Get that Intuos Pro. I got the medium one, but they have small, medium, and large. It's freaking great. I love it. But hey guys, we're gonna head back in. Let's jump back in, yeah? All right. So this is where we're at. This feels like me. This feels like me. It's just the lower half, I think, that's mismatched. The eyeball from the side looks good. Dude, what if my freaking jaw came out this far? Like a mule man. Like a freaking horseman. But this looks like me. It's just... Here, let me see about this. Let me see. At what point does it not look like me anymore? I even think that looks like me. Like, it's freaking close. That's super close. It's the lips, dude. It's straight up the lips. We're going to move all that back. More brow, you think? I don't know. If I were to line this up with my eyeball. So we got to move those lips back for sure. And maybe I need to push my eyeball back further. Yeah, my eyeball needs to like go back a little further. All right, let's go transparent. So control minus gets a little transparency in there. And control T will allow us just to adjust the eyeball. So let's go to the move bits here and try and get this eyeball back into my face a little bit more. And the mouth. Got to get that mouth looking right. I think that's the biggest offender is the mouth. It just needs to be pushed back. Or everything else needs to be pushed forward. So lining up the nose. There we go. That feels a little bit better. All right. Jeez. That looks like Nick. It looks like Nick now. What the heck? I just need that. I need that freaking upper lip, dude. Straight up, this looks like Nick Laurent. Oh boy. Like, dude, what? The chin, man. That freaking chin, dude. Like, why is my chin so chinny? Maybe I'll bring back more of the, or less of the, god dang. Yeah, it's like I can't adjust this chin anymore. It just looks ridiculous now. these eyeballs, dude. What the heck? What the heck? Let's move these things, dude. No business being like that. It's really tough because like the side view undoes the front view options a little bit. Yep, it's focal length. It's the focal length. There's a few things that are hindering me from getting any further than this. One is the fact that my head is a little bit more narrow than this dude's head. It's a little longer too. Another thing is the focal length of the camera that I took the picture of myself with from my iPhone was more of a wide angle lens. And the photo that we're seeing in MetaHuman is a definitely more of a longer lens, right? Like a 35 or a 40 or something maybe. What else? Also the fact that the sliders, I've maxed out these dang sliders as far as I possibly can. Like, that kind of looks like me. That doesn't really look like me. Also the fact that I'm missing my glasses is a thing. And I think the glasses play a big part into making someone look like somebody. The hair's fine. But I think the eyes are worse now. God dang it. And the lips are worse. It's like, it's better from the side, but it's worse from the front. You know what I mean? No focal length in MetaHuman yet. We need eye rotation for sure. We need to thin out that face. Do I have more of a 5 head? Like, do I have a 5 head? I can't tell. Again, the focal length of the camera makes it difficult to do. But let's see what it looks like in motion. Yeah, Tobey Maguire vibes. I see it. I see a little bit of it. It looks like a Matthew or something. If Devon is still in the chat, doesn't he kind of look like Matthew just a little bit? Like his eyes or something? It's like the eyes and the mouth. Jake Gyllenhaal. I can see a little Gyllenhaal. All right, I'm going to do one last pass in the eyeballs here. Let's see what we can do. Hey, now. Just from the front view. All right, control minus. Yeah, even with my eyes, that doesn't look like me. But let's move these things around. So control T on PureRef, and now we can start sculpting this thing. Like, how far apart are my eyes? Like, why do they look so jacked up? Dude, I wish I could shape the beard, you know? I wish I could. Still early access, though. There's no way. Like, is my eye that much higher? There's no way my eye is that much higher. It probably would have helped to go in Photoshop and, like, try and match up the focal length as well as the, you know, the rotation a little bit more. Control T, and let's turn off symmetry. And finally, let's get these lips a little bit. I actually really liked the this like symmetrical method here. I thought this was really good. So Control plus. Cool. This is so difficult. Man, maybe if I had glasses, who knows? Cheekbones for sure, but it just makes my head look ridiculous. Hmm. Like a fish man. Stump, dude. Thanks for the super chat, man. So Hugo, you say my eyes are more rectangular shape, and we can almost see the bottom of your iris. This model must have more of a round shape, yes, and very close eyes. God dang, this is hard. I feel like I could just tweak this for hours and hours. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save this. All right. By the way, everything just saves automatically. Let's just create something that looks goofy and see if we can't come back to this and maybe revisit it. Let's create something new. Let's have fun with this. All right. Who should we go with? Who should we go with? I don't know. Let's go with Glenda. Let's see what Glenda looks like here. And we'll hit next, and let's go crazy. Jeff, thank you for the super chat. You're enjoying the content. Maybe take some pics from like 3/4 angle or something, side perspective to try to capture the 3D effect in the future. Yeah, man. This is very difficult. Definitely biting off more than I can chew here, but you know, not bad at all. I'm very impressed with this program, and I'm excited for the later versions. You know, what I'm looking for is something I can upload a 3D like head scan or something for it to move its points to. And I feel like the points it has right now, I feel limited in the sense that like it doesn't give me all the options that I have that I need to control my face. Or maybe I just don't know the program well enough. It just came out this week, so just something fun to mess around in. Now let's see if we can make this look absurd. Let's go to skin, max out the texture. Oh man, rough. Okay. Super shiny. Arseni, thank you for the super chat. He says, "Too bad MetaHuman will be limited to use only in Unreal Engine." Dude, I don't think that's true, man. I think you can actually use this in Cinema 4D, and I'm gonna try it here in a second. Let's create something nasty, and see if we can't load it into C4D. Let's see. It's all about the shape here. Let's just start sculpting this thing. Okay, that's pretty, yeah, I like that. Very painful. It looks very painful. Whoa. Get that chin going. No chin. Yeah, that's the way to go, is no chin. See, I just want to like max this thing out. Oh my goodness. Like, there's probably people that look like this, you know? Fish person for sure. Dude, what if this was your boss? Are we gonna get those teeth? We need those teeth popping off. Let's hit the teeth option. Whoa. Plaque, yes. Let's just start hitting all these sliders. Spacing, we're crunched up. Customer service staff after church. Jeez. Absolutely there. Yeah, let's do that. Like receding gum line. Just make this as jacked up as possible. Tooth length. Yeah, I'm a fan of those tiny teeth. Overbite for sure. Tooth color. Oh my god. Okay, let's do that. Gum color. Oh, smoker for sure. Freaking rough, dude. Okay. Oh. All right, makeup. Let's get some makeup on here. Soft and smoky. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Metalness. Wow, okay, interesting. Lips. We need some lipstick. Oh man. Yeah, that's the move. That's the move right there, dude. United we stand. Join us. Ah. Oh man, that is intense. Now it's all about that LOD7. This is the best. Like LOD6 is half as funny as LOD7. And for those of you who don't know, LOD stands for level of detail. Brutal. All right, let's keep going. Hair. What kind of hair do we want? Receding hairline or clown hair, perhaps. Yes. 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 Oh, that's terrifying. My God. It's female Larry David. Mohawk and bushy eyebrows. Okay, let's try it. Mohawk and bushy eyebrows. Any other requests? Now I think we broke it a little bit with this, with the brows. I'm gonna bring these up a little bit. An old person from Cyberpunk? Yeah, it's the haircut for sure. Try an afro? Okay. But whoa! My goodness. So cool. I love it. I love it. No hair. Straight bald. Look at the performance though with the hair. So this is let's see if we hit the little so we can hide the hair. And then there's a way to get what is it? Performance options. Where are you? Where are the performance options? I forget. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The top left. Let's full screen this. And it's the top left here. You can pull up the little performance options and frame rate. We got 33 frames a second here. But as soon as you throw on that hair, man, like it gets choppy. Let's see. Let's get the hair in. Get the long fro going. Oh, that's probably another thing here. Since we're in beta, the frame rate is stuck at 33. Looks like it's not updating. But, you know, personally, I'm a fan of the clown hair. I'm digging clown hair. Kind of looks like the guy from Kung Fu Hustle a little bit. I like that. Salt and it's maxed out. Salt and pepper is maxed out here. Eyebrows. No eyebrows now. That would be a thing. There we go. Eyelashes, full on, beautiful eyelashes. Salt and pepper. Maxed out. The beard. Very interesting. Very interesting. I feel like no beard is the way to go, though. Unless we go full salt and pepper on it. Mustache. Like a long and scraggly. Long, full mustache. That is terrifying. What if we take the body type? Super skinny, yep. Nearly emaciated. And we go like really tall. That is terrifying. Could you use this for mixed reality with VR chat? I'm sure you could. Yeah, I'm sure you could. Um, yeah, the granny sweater. Okay, what color should we go with? Like, oh man, like a pink or something? Pink and white? I don't know. Pink and red? Yeah, it matches the lipstick. All right, that's nice. Try making Mr. Bean. That'd be great. Bottoms. Yeah, I feel like these pants are probably the most appropriate. These ones here. Maybe like a dark blue or something. And the shoes. Yeah, these aren't bad. A yellow and I don't know. I don't know, something like this. Violet and green. Okay. Violet and green, like Barney colors, essentially. Flip flops, yes. All right, let's get rid of the mustache. Um, God, that hair is atrocious. I love it though. Um, let's see what other stuff we got. The short ponytail. Dude, this kind of looks like my boss when I worked at a hibachi restaurant. Like she had the same hair with the eyes that don't play around. Let's sculpt. Let's go into sculpt mode and see if we can't get something even crazier. Yeah, just permanently angry. And then we can blend the face too with other faces. Yeah, everything's just cranked back here. And I feel like it's a little too old. So let's adjust the skin. Yeah, that's better. That feels better. Oh my goodness. I would not want to mess with this woman. Very nice. Freckles? Yes. Yes, please. Density. A lot of them. And the accents, we can get the eyes. Let's crank the redness, the saturation, the lightness. Maybe a little bit on the forehead. Oh, I love it. I love it. And what does it look like in motion? Oh, I forgot about the teeth. How far can you go with skin tone? No, I don't think you can do an alien, but like right now, skin tone is kind of, it's just in this range here. So you can go as dark as this, which is definitely not accurate to anything I've seen. Kind of looks like a lizard person, but you know, I'm digging where we had it, right up in here. You can make a tomato. Let's see if we can't get this working in Cinema 4D. So I'm gonna open Cinema and see if it's possible to export to C4D. We'll see. Tiny nose. All right, tiny nose. Let's go. Sculpt. And hold on, let me bring this back here. So it's Unreal and Maya only currently. Okay. So let's see what we can do. Maybe I bring this into Unreal. So this is done. Top right says all changes saved. So I'm going to minimize this. And let's open up Bridge real quick. Quixel Bridge, also free. And there's a new little tab here called MetaHumans. And, you know, we can drop any one of these into our scene. But my MetaHumans, these are the ones that we've worked on so far. Yeah, this does not look like me. My goodness. Glenda. This is the one that we have here. Glenda. And let's go ahead and download it and see what happens. I appreciate all you guys for joining me on this one. It's very fun. I love this character creator kind of stuff. All right, so I guess it's generating. I wonder if we can grab one of these other ones. I don't know how long this takes. I've honestly never done this before. So maybe while that goes, I can answer a couple questions from you guys while that does its thing. So Nick says, how do you get better at paintouts in After Effects? I always find that it varies too much frame to frame and it's jittery. Any insight? Yeah, man, you gotta stick with it. There's a lot of different methods for paintouts. It depends on what you're painting out too. If you're painting out a person with a moving background, that can become very difficult. You want to find your clean plate. That's essentially what you're doing, is building your clean plate. So once you can build your clean plate, then you kind of go in and like remove the person on another layer or remove a cable or a wire or something. Can be very difficult, but I know you can use there's a software called what is it called? It's an AI software. It has like green screen and stuff. Runway ML. Yeah, Runway ML. And they have paint out models that you can use. And it's all automated too, which is very, very cool. So Felipe says it's probably easier to create other people than yourself because your brain does not let you see yourself as other people. You're too used to seeing yourself. I'm sure that's probably pretty close, but I definitely do not see myself in this guy, in Omar. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it is generating. It's 25%. So I'll answer as many questions as I can here. And if you guys me here in the chat, it's a lot easier for me to see. Oh, it was stuck at generating for you yesterday. But I guess, yeah, I'm in at 25%, so. Do you think it's possible to create a realistic Homer in MetaHuman? Maybe. That's very interesting. Like doing realistic versions of cartoon characters could be fun, actually. All right, we got a lot of good questions here. Do you think it is easier for others to make you? I don't know, maybe. Give it a shot, guys. Go for it. See if you can. I challenge you. What's my favorite S24 feature? Well, I hadn't used S24 yet, but I heard there is actually a feature where it's like a dynamic move tool where you can click and drag and turn dynamics on for the objects you have selected, and when you let go, dynamics turn off. And it allows you to set dress things and like place books in a bookshelf or something. That seems absolutely incredible. There's also a paint tool now. So you can do like a scatter tool, but with like with a brush, right? So you're gonna paint your trees or scatter your rocks, whatever, across your scene, and you can remove stuff too. So that's really awesome. Very excited to jump into that. I'm just between projects right now, or I'm not between projects. I'm still working on actually my next NFT. I want to drop it either late next week or early the week after that. I'm very excited about it. It looks very nice. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm going to do a whole breakdown on my process on it. I can't wait to show you the art. It's some of my best. I'm very excited about it. Roundy, can you change the color of someone's sclera? Absolutely. If you put your mind to it, you too can change sclera color. But yes, it is possible. You just go to eyes and then the sclera option, and you can change the color. Eric, my day's going great, man. Thank you for asking. It's very chill. Do I think there will be a generate MetaHuman from photo option in the future? I really hope so, because that would make things a lot easier and a lot more fun. And then you can go crazy from there. I'm hoping that's the case. What VFX program do I recommend for starters? Okay, yeah. Well, Blender is free, so, and there's a lot of tutorials for it. So I mean, I'd recommend Blender to people who are looking to get into VFX for the first time or to get into 3D for the first time, who don't really know if they want to spend money on it yet. Unreal Engine is also free, but it's a very deep learning curve, very steep learning curve. So I'd probably recommend Blender. You know, and from there you can explore other options. I use Cinema 4D. And, you know, there's Maya, there's 3ds Max and stuff. But right now it's Blender and Cinema 4D are kind of the main ones, in Unreal Engine. And, you know, generating is at 75% now, so we're getting close. Anything else? Any other questions? Oh, Derek, would I work for Weta if they offered me something or continue being a free agent? I think I'd have to continue being a free agent, my friend. There's too many things that I want to do. I didn't leave Corridor to go somewhere else. I left Corridor to focus on my own stuff. So it doesn't really matter who has, you know, if anyone comes to me with a job, I'm like, dude, I got a lot of stuff I'm excited about. I want to put more care, more attention into you guys, into this channel, and to everything 3D animation and all that good stuff. Like, I want to be able to teach as much as I can. I want to be able to experiment and learn with you guys as much as I can. And I want to be able to create some really cool content and some really awesome short films, feature films, CG films. Like, I want to create really cool stuff and tell cool stories. Simon Jones, where are my NFTs at? Well, I only have one right now. I sold it about 2 months ago, and I'm on Super Rare. It's superrare.com/pwnisher, I believe, or /Clinton Jones. One of those two. And I'm releasing my second one next week, late next week. Very excited about it. What other questions do we have here? Glad, thank you. I appreciate the kind words, man. I'm glad that you guys are hanging out with me, having a good time. Daniel, what's up, dude? Thank you for the super chat. Says, wishing you the best on my journey. Thanks for all the countless smiles and laughs you've shared with your work in and outside of Corridor, man. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, good stuff. Very good stuff. Let's see. So, we have successfully downloaded this model here in MetaHuman, or in Bridge. And it's just leaving me with this option. Oh, there we go. Loading. Obviously, you can see I had some fun here with this guy. Are my shorts going to be 3D or live action? Making a 3D short would be a lot of work, but it's possible. I'd say it could be either or. It could certainly be either or. Arda, what software is this? So I'm using Quixel Bridge. Quixel Bridge is an amazing piece of technology here. It's just a tool that allows you to download different textures, different 3D scans, and now digital humans. So that's very, very cool. All right, now we're downloading this thing. Probably take another minute. So let's answer a couple more questions here. Roy, I don't think we have time for a Mr. Bean today, but it sounds like a fun one. Maybe in the future here we'll do that. Maybe so. Payton says, what was my first full solo project? Man, when I was a kid, I was making little dumb short films, and those were all solo projects. The first one I think that really was a big deal for me was, man, I did this short. It was just a silly video really called How to Be Epic, and it was around the time 300 came out. And we actually won the high school talent show with the video, and all my friends were in it. It was very silly, just a bunch of references to stuff we were into when we were in high school. So that was a fun one. But I think Cardboard Warfare is probably the first big one, the first big solo project I did. And if you guys don't know, there's a lot of short films on my channel. Over the last year, I've been doing 3D tutorial stuff, but if you go back into the archives and hit those playlists, you guys will see a lot of short films I did. Cardboard Warfare 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. It's all on the channel. I did some more serious stuff. A Dead Island short film, a Wolfenstein short film, a Sleeping Dogs short film. Killzone, yes, thanks Visual. A Killzone short film, that was probably one of my favorites that I've done. We actually were able to bring out a pyrotechnician and blow up some stuff. It was insane. It was so freaking cool. Romer asks, what's this week's weekly challenge? You want to know, don't you? Yeah, of course you want to know. We'll get to it in a second here. Let's see what we can do with this MetaHuman. Let's see if we can get it into Unreal Engine or C4D or something. And then from there, I'll go into the art review and I'll announce this week's weekly challenge. Because there's one every single week. If you guys don't know about it, we're trying to get better every single week together. So we are at 96% on this download, y'all. %, son. 100%. This is exciting. I've never done this before. Very cool. All right. I'm wondering if I should just pre-open. Let's do 2K resolution for now, because I think it's gonna crunch up the stream a little bit. So get those Fs prepared. All right. I want to export this. There we go. Okay, I got my export button. Can I export to C4D? Okay, metahumans can only be exported to Unreal and Maya. So let's try it. Let's go into Unreal Engine and see what we can do. Let me open up the Epic Games launcher. $3 a.m. gang. You guys from India? How late is it in India right now? 3 a.m.? Freaking crazy. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. That's awesome. Oh, snap. We gotta go full screen for this. Sean Shaman. My goodness. That super chat is very much appreciated, man. Thank you. Thank you. So you say you are a longtime fan. Congratulations on your new adventure. Thank you, sir. Thanks for years of entertainment since the Freddie W days. Man, God, there's been so much good stuff, hasn't there been, man? Like, I love Freddie. I love Rocket Jump, and I really miss making videos with them. And I did film a little something with Freddie and Jimmy for their Magic the Gathering thing. That was fun pretty recently. But you say, been trying to grow my channel. Help upcoming filmmakers and photographers with basic tips and tricks. Heck yeah, would appreciate a quick shout out. Well, dude, there it is. Go check him out. Sean Shaman. Check out his channel. He's trying to help you guys with filmmaking tips and tricks. But I appreciate the super chat, man. It's very generous of you. Thank you so much. And Mr. Stump, that super chat is appreciated as well. Thank you. 6:15 a.m. in Australia. Are you up that early? My God. Let me ask you guys, what time is it for y'all right now? What time is it for you guys? Let me know what time it is and where you're at. I'm just curious. But let's see here. Let's get Unreal Engine popping off. Woo-wee! Yeah. Awesome, awesome. We got everybody in the chat worldwide. It's 11 o'clock in Turkey. Oh man, it's flying. I love it. I love it. What else? We got 10:16 in Germany, 5 p.m. in Brazil. Dang, this is awesome. 10 p.m. Oh wow, dude. In the super chat, I am Duet. My God, thank you, sir. So kind of you, man. Thank you, thank you. You just want to say good luck, and you hope you know how to do your taxes. Oh, dude, the tax video. You guys have never seen the tax video? Man, just freaking open up a new tab, type in Freddie W taxes, and it's a video of me without my shirt on, like freaking out. I'm like freaking out, and it's just me going crazy because I don't know how to do my taxes. Oh boy, those were the days. That was like 10 years ago. I didn't know how to do taxes, man. That was crazy. But thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. It's nearly 2 a.m. in India, 1:20 in Pakistan. Man, that's so cool. So freaking cool. It's worldwide here. 4:17 in Guyana. You guys are awesome. You guys are staying up late too. Way past that bedtime. We got Dubai, Ukraine. What up, everybody? One Dead Duck in the UK. 10:20 in Spain. David Sheep, good to see ya. What else? 10:18 in the Czech Republic. What's going on? Portugal, 9 p.m. Dude, I love it. Freaking awesome. So guys, we're just updating right now. I'm updating my Unreal Engine. We're going to open it up and get this MetaHuman in there, and then we'll get this you know what? Screw it. Let's do the art review right now. Let's do this art review right now. I'll come back to this. All right, before I announce any of these winners, let me just go to studio mode in OBS just to make sure that no one's name is revealed here. I want this to be as secret as possible. I want it to be as much of a surprise as possible. All right, so guys, we're in. All right, we're talking about the weekly challenge right now. This week's weekly challenge was overgrown. All right, overgrown. So the prompt was overgrown and you had to render something using that prompt. And there's a couple things I'm looking for when I'm judging this thing. The first is probably render quality. That's going to be the first thing that catches my eye, is your render quality. The second is probably going to be composition and visual aesthetic. Like how nice does it look? Which one catches my eye as I'm looking through these submissions? And then finally, well, not finally, but most importantly, is story. Does your render have a story to it? And then I'd say most importantly, does it follow the theme of overgrown? All right. So I used basically those four things: render quality, how closely does it follow the prompt? Is there a story in your render? And does it look visually appealing? How's your composition and all that good stuff? Right. So that's what I'm looking for on these submissions here. And real quick, gotta say to Arseny, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you, sir. You said always was wondering, when they show BTS footage, green screen almost always doesn't cover 100% background. Why then do you green screen? Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. So let me just answer this question real quick. It's a good one. The question is, if I were to have a green screen behind me right now, why does the green screen not cover the entire background, but why is it just limited to me? Well, that's because when you're removing the green in that green screen, you're gonna essentially, the point of a green screen is to remove a person from the footage as opposed to having to manually rotoscope a person, right? The green screen makes it easy to do that, to pull me out from the footage. I only need a green screen over the area I'm trying to extract. So I don't need a massive 20 foot by 20 foot green screen for a person in a wide shot. I just need a person's worth of green screen to remove that person. All right, so it's a way to save money, and we don't all have 20 foot green screens. You might have a pop out green screen that'll cover your body, or the thing you're trying to remove, but you don't need to cover the whole thing, because later in After Effects, you'll draw a garbage mat around it and you'll just remove the stuff. That's easy. Really good question. Really, really good question. And thank you for the super chat. And Simon, I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Also, you say shout out to you and all the Argentinian people in the chat. Love the corridor stuff, and your tutorials are amazing. First donation of my life. My God, sir, thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. First donation of your life to the server, to the freaking live streams, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Shall we get into the art review? I think it's time. I think it is time indeed. Okay, guys. So like I said, the prompt was overgrown, okay? So let's do it. The first winner of the weekly challenge, who will get the weekly challenge winner role, is, are you ready? Boom! Right here. This is Utkarsh Kumar Singh. Probably butcher the name a little bit. Apologies, but man, is this a nice render. It has amazing render quality, fantastic composition. It has a story, and it follows the prompt very well. So that's why you are a winner this week, my friend. Congratulations. You get that challenge winner role in the Discord server. You're going to be seen by the 13,000 plus 3D artists in the server. The link is in the description. Come join us, guys. Come join the 3D challenge. I think we had 100 and... if one of the mods can confirm it here, I think we had definitely 100 plus submissions. So, you know, if you guys are winning these things, you're doing a really good job. And these are getting harder and harder to judge because the renders are just better and better every single time. And we're coming up on a year, guys. A year of weekly challenges. And I want to do something special for that. I want to put out maybe a video or something. Could be very fun. 124 submissions. Yep. Is absolutely incredible. So congrats to our first winner. And moving on to the second winner here is no other than One Dead Duck with this beautiful render of an abandoned city. Again, guys, following the prompt here, really good use of the prompt overgrown. Last of Us 2 vibes all the way. Fantastic game. If you guys have never played Last of Us 2, my goodness, it's incredible. Yeah, straight out of Last of Us 2 in Seattle. So you're following the prompt really well here, and your render quality is through the roof, 10 out of 10. There's a story going on, you have character, and you have the dog going, and these people are surviving in this world. And your framing is fantastic. Your lighting is fantastic. I like the streaks that you have coming across the image here in the sun. You see like how the sun is catching the grass there, and different parts of the grass here of this field are being illuminated in strips, and that gives you depth in the image here. Yeah, you're using like kind of like a side front lit. I'd say it's side lit, definitely side lit kind of lighting setup here that looks very nice. My only gripe with this one is the birds on the top right. I feel like they're a little too dark. They might have a little bit more motion blur, and they would probably fade in to the fog a little bit more, I feel like. But my goodness, yeah, congrats, One Dead Duck, man. You were winning these a lot. I'm really happy with all the cool work you've been doing, man. So keep it up. Congratulations. You get the challenge winner role this week. Hang on to it. All right, guys, moving on. For the third winner of the weekly challenge this week is Manuel. Dude, this is freaking cool. So, again, you are following the prompt very well. This is definitely an overgrown environment here. I love your camera angle, and I love your wide angle lens here that you're using. You're really, really utilizing that in a really cool way. And also, if you look closely, written in blood on this pillar, it says, it's really tiny for me, but it says something along the lines of, "They can hear you. Be quiet, they can hear you," or something like that. Super creepy. So there's your story. And then you have like a really intense blood splatter on the side of this pillar. You're working with that story, man. That's the next level. Can you find a story element in your render? That's really what we want to go for. We want to tell stories. We don't want to just do renders because renders look cool, because who cares at a certain point? Once you have enough cool renders, it's like, all right, I get it. But once you start adding story to it, that's the next level, guys. That's the next level. Dude, your textures are crazy. Your lighting is crazy. Your composition is amazing. So congratulations, Manuel, for winning this week's weekly challenge. I think this is the first time you've won a weekly challenge. And same for Utkarsh. This is the first time you've won a weekly challenge. And I think we have one more person. We have two more spots here, two more winners. And we have one of those people, I believe, is a first-time weekly challenge winner as well. I'm just excited that we're getting more people doing this, more people winning these challenges, guys. And it is none other than Edward H. Bam, with this one right here, dude. This looks so good. So good. Your render quality and your lighting are 10 out of 10, dude. You're doing everything super well here. You're working with some fog here. You have some dripping foliage and leaves and whatnot. Some ivy. I love your composition. I love the story you're telling with this render. What the heck? Nisi PC says, "Use the Force, Harry." That's a Gandalf quote for you guys. What the heck, dude? That's so random. But I appreciate the super chat. That's hilarious. I love it, man. This is very beautiful. A very, very beautiful render. You should be proud because you got the challenge winner role this week. Congratulations, Edward H. You're killing it. All right. And finally, this one was a mix-up. I went back and forth. There was literally like 5 other renders that were going to win. It was between these 5 renders for me, but I think at the end of the day, it came down to Mr. Red of Paw. It's a very ambitious short film, dude. You straight up made a short film for Overgrown. And I couldn't be more excited about this, dude. This is crazy. Check this out. Like, I'm going to just let this go. There is sound and music. If you guys go in the Discord, you can watch it in its full glory. I just don't know if I can play it on the stream because if it's copywritten music, you know, I can't do that. So maybe let me know if you guys do video submissions in the future, if I can play the music. Let's loop it one more time. Isn't this crazy? Now you guys can see here, if this was a MetaHuman, it might look a little more realistic. So it's just a use of how we can use these MetaHumans in the future here. But this is cool. Like, I really dig this freaking nasty, organic, tentacle looking thing going through. Your destruction is really cool. Your animation style is really cool. Your environments are really cool. Your lighting is awesome, and it's getting creepier and creepier. It reminds me of Akira, you know? You guys ever seen Akira? Yeah, Prototype, that game too. But man, congratulations, Redapaw. And to the rest of the winners, you guys are getting the challenge winner role this week. But we ain't done because I got a few honorable mentions to get to. There's been a lot of freaking cool renders, and I can't just leave it here. So let me see if I can do this. So first off, Legion. Like this one, dude, this one is sick. I really love this render. I also love that it fills up the full frame here. It looks really nice. I love it so much. Your render quality's great. Yeah, man. It's a little hard to tell that there's a knight back there. And I feel like there's a lot of empty space in the foreground here. I think you can crop that out. But other than that, dude, really good stuff. I love this render so much. And so you guys asking if I have a Discord? Yes, I do have a Discord. The link is in the description. Go for it. Join these community challenges. They're really fun. Next up, we got Mr. Hans Hauser with this really incredible render. The render quality is 10 out of 10. The only reason this didn't win is because I don't get that overgrown feeling from it. Simply put, yeah, it just doesn't seem overgrown to me. But it's an incredible render. 10 out of 10 for sure. Really cool story there. You got a little cricket in the foreground. I love it. Very nice. Joel, dude, you came close too, man. You came very close to winning this one. Super cool render. Joel actually gave me a little bit of stats on his render once he finished it. He said it was 10,000 samples. GI clamp set to 2. We were wondering, would it be faster if it was set to 1? I don't know. But yeah, man, this is a really cool one. I like your layout here. It's very nice, very good composition. You know, you got the cross right in the center frame there. And you know, like I said, this is getting harder and harder to choose these winners because literally every single one of these could be winners. So I have to just get really specific with the reason I'm choosing these things, and it makes it really hard. It makes it really, really hard. I don't want to open it up to 10 winners. I want to keep it 5. You know, it makes it, I think, more of an accomplishment if you get to that top 5. But if you guys are in the honorable mentions here, you're very close. You're right there. We got Bobby Riggs. This was another one that almost won, dude. This was in my top 5, or I guess top 8 for like the longest time. And I think it made it even to top 6. It's really cool. Very well rendered, well framed, well shot. And you have a little story going too. It says you want to play a game. And I think the only reason I didn't choose this one was because potentially like the other render with like be quiet, they can still hear you, that render. That story element was a little bit more original to me personally than like the saw angle. Do you want to play a game? So with this one, it's like, do you have a story element, and is your story element a bit more original? So that's crazy too. That's like the added level to it. But yeah, dude, so close. Fantastic render. The Game Factory, another one that was like super close to winning. Very, very close to winning, man. It's very cool. Your render quality was very nice. The only thing that I felt about this one, it was a little difficult to tell what is what from this angle. Like, I feel like you need a bit more separation between foreground, midground, and background. It all kind of blends together. Now, you have some fog here, but I feel like if you would have done some low-lying ground fog, that could have helped. If you had things poking out a little closer to the character, that could have helped a little bit more. But it's a little difficult to tell what is what. It's not a bad thing. It's a fantastic render, and it almost won. Again, it's just if I was to get really nitpicky with it, but I love it, man. It's really good. Super solid work. Maybe you could use color. Maybe you could use color to help separate the foreground and the background or something. Or yeah, it's a tough one because the lighting is pretty even throughout. It's overcast lighting. Maybe if the character in the foreground was wearing like a red costume or yellow or something to have it stand out, or just even white, like the Coke dispenser that this person's standing on is white. That really stands out. So maybe you could do the character in white to have them pop out and work in silhouettes a little bit. You can make the background darker. You make the foreground brighter too. These are all different things that you can use to have the character and have your art piece, be a bit more defined foreground, midground, background. The fog is a classic use, What else? Yeah, let's move on. We have a couple more. Ronin. This one is super cool, man. It reminds me of Dead Space. That's one of my favorite games of all time. Your render quality is really nice, and it's just freaking overgrown city up in this space station. It looks very cool. I like your camera angle. I like how the leading lines kind of lead you to the end of the hallway. Maybe it would have been cool to have like a brighter light source towards the end of the hallway to kind of lead the eye a little bit. It's just a little dark, but hey, that's the point. It's a scary sci-fi horror kind of piece, and I dig it, man. I think it's a really, really good stuff. Congratulations to you. Pars V3, another one that nearly almost won, dude. Freaking crazy. This one's really good. The render quality is fantastic. It's certainly overgrown. Camera angle is pretty darn good. Your attention to detail is solid. I think the only thing with this one is just, robots in the forest, overgrown robots in the forest. I've seen that vibe before, certainly. Not to say that I hadn't seen, the vibe that the winners had. It's just, I think there was a big number of robots in the forest on this one. So I was trying to go for like what stood out to me, what felt a bit different, what felt a bit unique. But don't let that get you down, man, because this was in my top 8 for a while. So congratulations, dude. It's a great render. It is a fantastic render. All right, moving on. Orin Cloud is next. This is beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. It's very different. Speaking about different, it's very different, very unique. Very cool style too. It reminds me of Princess Mononoke. Yeah, the lighting is very cool. Very Studio Ghibli kind of vibe here. I dig it a lot. You'll be very proud of this one. It's a good one. Very, very good. Noodle-chan. Dude, this one, again, for me, this one was close to winning too. I really love the vibe here. I love the lens choice you have. It's beautiful. It's like you just peeked into this little outcropping in the forest, and you found this soldier you know, sitting here. Kind of reminds me of the movie Stalker. If you guys have ever seen Stalker, it's a really good one. But man, your colors here are beautiful. I would want to play this game. This is absolutely beautiful, man. I dig it so much. Keep it up. Solid stuff. L Steady is next. This one's crazy. It almost looks real. It kind of reminds me of a Pokemon card. There was like a Caterpie Pokemon card that looked super real and mossy. Or it was like a Weedle or something. And I just realized that right now. But it's cool, dude. Overgrown robot in the forest. Gotta love it. You got the fog going off into the background and a really nice lighting setup on this guy in the foreground. I dig it. Freaking sweet. Lil Robot is next. You got your bonsai tree chilling in this little, like, I don't know, interior setup. I love it. I love your textures are solid. Your lighting is solid. It's a very fun render. I like it a lot, man. Congratulations. Keep it up. Jack the Hack is next. I love those full screen renders. Filling up the whole frame. I love it. This one's cool. Reminds me of The Last of Us 2 as well. Freaking sick. You got the spores taking over the work setup. I don't know, like, I'm wondering what website is this dude on. You got mushrooms going out of the screen. But I love it, dude. I freaking love it. It looks like it's being hit by a flashlight. And he's kind of lit by the monitor in the front, but he's been hit with a flashlight from the side. I love it, dude. All those mushrooms and spores. That's a lot of detail work there, man. Congratulations on the detail work. You didn't miss out on that. Devin's next. This one's cool. Really good composition, great lighting, great use of fog and atmosphere. I think there's a little Photoshop filter on here. I'm wondering if these are some Ian Hubert photo scans, because it looks like the grass is photo scanned and the leaves are photo scanned. Hard to say. Maybe you did it on your own. But I really like the vibe. Super solid. Creed is next. This one just spoke to me because of the lighting and the render quality and the fog, of course. Yeah, I really like the render quality, the lighting, and the fog. It's really good. Cool idea too. You got it in the bathroom, overgrown bathtub, super creepy. That's a vibe for sure, man. I dig it. Billy is next. This one's sick, dude. This one came really close to winning too. Could easily have been one of the winners. I freaking love this one. It is super cool. I love how you used different. Basically, to get this look here, what you did is kind of chose different still frames from an animation, and you overlaid them on top of each other, and you give it a really cool marble look. This one is sick, man. Jeff. Yes, Jeff, try the challenge. Try the challenge. We're going to come up with a prompt for you guys pretty soon here. I'm excited. Very excited for it. Next up, we got Pasta. And then we got one more after this. I just liked your lighting here. I am a sucker for top lit stuff. I love it. Yeah, I just love it. Good rendering quality, fun lighting, super moody. I dig it. And finally, we have, I think, the render that made me laugh the hardest out of this entire thing. And that's Owen with this freaking render, dude. Look at their faces. They're like, oh my God, what is this abomination? And the dude in the back is just like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I need a haircut now. I love it. It made me laugh. It made the mods laugh. It made everyone laugh, dude. This one's great. I love the barber. They're both just like, oh my God. Francesco, he's like, well, dude, what is this? Oh man, that is awesome. That's freaking awesome. And no, I didn't notice that my art was in the background of the freaking top lit render. Oh my God, it is. It's the one that me and Sam did. That's hilarious. I didn't notice that. But hey guys, I kind of have a not kind of. So myself and the mods on the Create with Clint server, we made an Instagram for you guys, and it's gonna house all of the winners of the weekly challenges, down from the first challenge all the way up to the most recent. So what we're doing, it's Instagram.com/createwithclint. I should probably include it in the description from now on. We're kind of doing a soft launch right now because we're not caught up yet. We're releasing 5 images every single day. So basically 5 winners for one challenge every day. And it's a feature account. It's a way to feature all of your guys' art. I want to build it up as much as possible. And once we get caught up, we're going to be posting, I think the plan right now is to post 1 image a day for the whole week. It's going to be, each one's going to be a winner. And I'd like to do some stories for honorable mentions and stuff. And I really want to shout out Sotomonte and Ronan for helping build this Instagram account. Sotomonte is the one doing the posting right now, and Ronan was the one who reached out to all of you guys, all the winners, to ask, hey, is it cool if we do this with your art? And basically all of you guys said yes. So check it out. It's a really cool, inspirational place to look at all of the winners of the weekly challenges. We're going to get caught up very soon, probably within the next couple months. And then I'll blast it more, once we're caught up. But go check it out, give it a follow, and get inspired, guys. And join the freaking 3D challenges. They're great. We're going to figure out the next one right now. The link's in the description. So what do you guys want to do? What are y'all trying to do this week? We got a lot of options. Usually I leave it up to you guys. Ooh, anime. Dude, anime is a good one. Yo, anime is a super good one. That's definitely gonna be in the straw poll. Yeah, let me get this straw poll going. I'm gonna go down the list and we'll see what we can get. Straw poll. Let's create a poll. Did they change straw poll? It looks different now. Anime. What else? Self-portrait. Are we at the self-portrait? Yeah, self-portrait. It'd be fitting. Fitting for the stream. Funeral, dude, that's rough. Music. Ooh, music. That's a good one. Anime. Yeah, that's a good one. I like anime. Human. Tropical portrait. Yeah, self-portrait feels right. At least to be on the straw poll on the let's see. What else do we got, guys? VR, a city, vaporwave. Ooh, vaporwave. Interesting. Very interesting. Deep Ocean, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Best show ever. Well, we did Ocean, didn't we? Didn't we do Underwater? We did Underwater last year. Interior, middle age, cyberpunk. I think we did we didn't we do cyberpunk? Yeah, we did aquatic. Rage. Oh, what if we did an emotion? Feeling deep space. We did planet. Superhero. Music. Yeah, music. I'm down for music. I think it could be a fun one. But did we do music already? I can't remember. Sypo. Melancholy is similar to Sentimental Item almost. Mexican Revolution, please. It's very specific. Full VFX shot. It would be fun. Airships. Dude, airship would be sweet. Psychedelic trip. Food. It's a tough one. Sword fight. World War II, crypto, spaceships, steampunk. We did that 2 weeks ago, steampunk. Maybe it was last week's. It was a tough one. Zen, still alive. I think we did still alive. Illusion. I want cyberpunk. I swear we did cyberpunk though. End of an era. Oh, that's interesting. End of an era is very interesting. Balance. That's interesting too. Vintage sternum rubs. Bizarre. Interesting. These are some good ones, guys. Banana. Phobia. That's not bad. Neon. I think we did neon. Maybe. All right. Japanese culture. Phobia is pretty good. All right. Let's try it. Phobia. So we have anime, self-portrait, and phobia. Oh, speed. That's a good one. Dude, speed is really good. Okay, we got 4. I'm calling it from here. Thank you guys for your suggestions. I'm about to post a link. Okay. I'm just gonna make this poll here real quick. All right. What's the weekly challenge? Anime, self-portrait, phobia, or speed? All right, guys. Here it is. The link will be pinned. So go here. Go to the straw poll link that I just posted. I'll give you guys about a minute or two. Yo, Alex, Windows 95 screensaver is a really good one. Definitely, that is fantastic. The poll's already up, so not this week. But dude, if you're here next week, that sounds amazing. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right, so I'm looking at the results here, keeping them hidden for now. And we'll see what we get. Okay, all right, guys. So right now, to all you guys voting, I better see 199 submissions next week. All right? 205 submissions next, 208 submissions next week. I better see them. I'll give this another 30 seconds. The winner seems very clear to me. The winner seems very clear. Any guesses as to what you think will win? Speed, phobia, anime, or self-portrait? Yeah, y'all are right. It's speed, guys. Y'all have spoken. Bam. That is it. Speed is the one. We're doing it. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this one. Should be very, very cool. This is one that, like, I am a sucker for anything fast. I remember I was in Vegas and I got the opportunity to fly in a stunt plane, and I actually got to pilot the stunt plane and dogfight a friend with like laser tag, but up in the sky. And it was the craziest thing I've ever done in my life. My friend in his other plane, he passed out. He hit 8 G's and passed out. So then turn his plane over to have the blood rush back to his head. I hit 7 G's, which basically felt like, an immense pressure against my body, and my vision just went like this. And it was like you did the vignette filter, and it went down to like, my vision was just this. My eyes were wide open, but all I could see was this. And then it went dark. My eyes were open, but I couldn't see anything. It was just darkness. And I was like, oh, I guess this is what it's like to pass out. That's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. And I didn't pass out. My vision came back. I was still mentally there. When you fully pass out, you go like, huh? What happened? Where am I? You're very confused. Like when Ren passed out in the Smash Bros. Tournament. But yeah, that's going to be a fun one, guys. Speed is the challenge. So create a render that has some speed to it, some motion. You know, motion blur will probably be in your render, I assume. Have fun with this one, guys. Have a blast. I'm very excited. But man, that was an awesome stream. To cap it out, guys, let's go ahead and hop into Unreal Engine and see if we can't get our MetaHuman in here, and then we'll call it a day. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been a blast. Man, we had like 1,500 people at one point. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty insane. That's a record. This is an all-time record, guys. I wanted to get Ren or Peter up in here to make some faces with me, but it was a little too late. I had the idea like Friday night, last night, so soon I want to get those guys back for y'all. It'll be a fun one. Thanks for all the subscriptions. You guys are awesome. Let's hop into our table and vase scene. This is just something that I've been messing around in. That way all of our shaders don't have to load. Skying or Sky King, thank you for joining. Yeah, it's the first one you've caught. You joined at the end, but that's okay, man. All good. Definitely join the challenge. It's gonna be fun. If you want to do that, the link is in the description. It's to my Discord server. Go down to the Discord server. On the left, the top left, you're gonna find the weekly challenge channels. All right, and under weekly challenge, you'll see the prompt, which will be speed. Read those rules, guys. Please read the rules. We want to accept as many of these challenges as possible. You know, some of you guys don't post proof. You need to post proof in the right way. So just make sure you read the rules. If you're doing this for the first time, and hey, if you're doing this for the third time, still read the rules. You know, it helps out a little bit. Guys, these subscriptions are popping off. That's awesome. Thank you. Make sure you get that bell, yeah? Get that little bell notification. Yeah, boy. Tanmay, good to see you. Thank you. Have a good one. Have I ever made any Blender tutorials for my channel? No, I have not. I have referenced Blender clips, and I have in the one where I break down my pen and my knife in one of my edited videos there. I use a little bit of reference to Blender and show you guys how you can do some things that are pretty universal, but I don't really dig into it. Shout outs to Sotomonte for recording those Blender clips for me. I appreciate them very much. I do have a gigabyte connection. Yes, I do have a gigabyte connection. Amazing. I love it. AT&T fiber. What's the weekly challenge? The weekly challenge is speed. And that's actually a good thing. I'll pin it. Okay, so you guys might recognize this scene when I was messing around with Steve last week. We made a cool Unreal Engine like radar scene. If you guys want to watch that, this is last week's video. But let's see if we can open up this MetaHuman and see what it looks like. Let's go to content. Let's make a new level. I'll just call it MetaHuman test. We'll hop in. And it looks like I need a floor. So let's search for a floor. And I need a skylight. So let's type in skylight. Let's type in a light source. We need a directional. Let's see. Directional light should be our sun. Maybe I'm getting this wrong. Maybe I go to lights. Skylight. Why am I not seeing anything? Directional, point light, spotlight, rectangular, skylight. Sky sphere. What do I need? I'm pretty new to Unreal Engine. Spherical reflection capture, sky sphere. Yeah, directional light that we can be movable. Add sky atmosphere and clouds. Sky atmosphere. And clouds? Volumetric cloud? No. Sky atmosphere. Remove the BP sky. Well, I could here, which is what I could probably do. Let's go to remove the sky sphere if you want to add a sky atmosphere. So this is my sky atmosphere. I'm just not sure why it's not. Let's go to our levels. Starter content. Maps. Starter map. Whoa. I mean, this works. Certainly works. Let's just drop in this MetaHuman and see what the heck. Oh, we're compiling 1,500 shaders. We don't want to do that. Minimal default. Screw it. All right, let's see if we can bring this in. Export. Go to my export settings. Change it to Unreal Engine. And export. Get those Fs ready. I might be lagging here. We'll see. All right, guys, we're still going. Lagging like crazy. This might be it. Did you get lunch? I'm almost done. All right, y'all. Are we alive? Yes, please. So can you guys even hear me? I'm back? Oh my goodness. Dismiss. Audio's back, but not the video. I'm here, guys. I'm here. But it's crunching. I don't know how this is gonna go. Hang in there, guys. Pooh boy. Yeah, it's definitely a lesson not to compile shaders on the stream. Oh, did it work? Yeah, CPU definitely at 100. All right, where's Glenda? Is she down there? Where are you, Glenda? Lights, maybe she's like way down here. I don't know. Guys, this might be it. Glenda might have broken everything. I don't know where she is. She's probably running around in the scene somewhere. I cannot find Glenda. Oh, it'll be fun to a Where's Waldo, like a full CG Where's Waldo. That could be fun. Yo, I don't know. This might be it, guys. I think I'm going to call it. Thank you. Glenda successfully broke the stream. But guys, you got your here, let me just see if I can force quit this. Give me one moment so I can at least say goodbye. Unreal, we're going to end that task. Okay. Are we back? CPU is still at 100%. Oh. All right, guys. The video's back. My CPU is at 100%. But I think I'm gonna call it. Yep, we're back now. I think we're back. CPU is looking like at a hot 39%. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. That was awesome. We'll try that again next time with shaders compiled ahead of time. My CPU's cranking up again. But y'all, I'm a bounce. Get on that weekly challenge. It's gonna be a good one. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys soon. See you next week. Peace out, guys. Later.